welcome back to the Blackout Tea channel. I hope everybody is doing well, baby. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give everybody a few minutes to get a drink. I am having, this is citrus with some cranberry juice. We had a bottle that was half left over for 4th of July, and so I'm going to somehow finish it. Probably not today, but it'll get finished. I hope you guys are doing good. Guys, we back here today to talk about something a little different. Sis, go ahead and get your glass. You might even want to go ahead and just bring the bottle, because today we're here to talk about finessing. Okay, a lot of these young babies, they have been lost in the sauce about what finessing should be, because they have forgotten that they have the power. They hold the power. They were born with the power, and the power of the P. Can literally get you what you want, but also finessing does not require you to use it at all. You only have to place that on the actual guy's mind that we try to get you. All right, guys, so I'm going to just give everybody a second to get inside of the room. Go ahead, if you are just joining us, thumbs the video up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notification bells so that you guys are updated each and every time I come through. Okay, so guys, one of the things we're going to first start talking about to be that remember, the person needs to first like you. This needs to be a dude or anybody. The person that you're going to be finessing, they have to have some type of attraction to you. Okay, so if you're out here trying to get somebody to notice you, you can't finesse them as of yet. But I don't know why you out here chasing the individuals. Be plenty people out there looking to finesse individuals. Okay. All right. Second of all, we're going to need y'all to know how to carry yourself. Okay. That includes the girlfriends, the loud ones that you'll go out with. They'll make disturbances for everybody, you and folks around you. You got to start leaving those homegirls home at the house, honey. They might be good for the cookout, but they ain't good in public and going to certain places. And I'm not talking about the clubs, because I know that a lot of people go into clubs for finessing, but child, I'll do another video on that. Really, you ain't getting nothing but a bunch of tricks and everything else at the club. So that ain't a good place to be finessing, ladies. Y'all need to try to pick some other places. There's plenty, trust me, of places that you're not trying to just run into people that you're gonna have to bring back to your house. They're gonna be late refrigerator. Nothing about getting yourself around individuals that you want to see become your sponsor. Okay. Another thing, you don't want to seem needy. Okay. Nobody wants to get involved with somebody who's out here that they don't even have shit in the first place. Okay. You can't expect for somebody to or even want to take care of you unless at the end of the day you're already taking care of yourself. You cannot want to roll up in Chanel with Walmart money. Okay, so at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you're always classy, meaning even the way you dress, you should always be put together. If you can be going to Starbucks, you can be Sam's, your ass could even be going to CVS or Walgreens. Make sure that you got yourself put together. You understand what I'm saying? You could still be in your jogging or workout outfit and still be put together. We can go ahead and leave these bonnets at home. I ain't saying it to be no joke, But seriously, you got to stop doing things like that. We should always be going out of the house in a presentably manner, okay? Because that does matter. You don't know who you're going to run into. Hell, you can get into a car accident to assist is interested in you, and you can't finesse because you was tore up to the floor up. You ain't even looking like you on your best day. So we want to look for that as well, okay? We do not want to be scared to ask for money, but you want to play it cool about how you are asking these folks for money. And let me tell y'all, you don't want to seem like a leech. Oh, first of all, that's what you're not trying to carry back home. You ain't trying to pick up no lead. You don't want them on your phone line, and you don't want them at your door. Okay, so at the end of the day, leave those people alone. Like truly, when you go out somewhere, you should already be in your aura. Your energy should already read to motherfuckers like, I ain't even going over to talk to her because I don't even got that. I don't got the money that she gonna require. When you meet people, you let them know based off of the quality that you have on, and that's how eventually they'll end up treating you. So if you're already somebody that has your shit together, they can see you got your job, you working, you got your own vehicle, this, that, and the third. Those are the individuals you should be attracting towards you too. You want the men that already got their own places, they got their own vehicles, they are not sitting here living off of anybody. And half of them, when they older child, them kids done gone to the races on their own. So half of them, making them a sugar daddy is something that they looking for in the first place, because they really don't got nobody over there nagging them no 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay, so now my thing is, you want to know when to actually ask these folks for money. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, know how to work with your individual that you're working with. If you know you're dating somebody that work at McDonald's, bitch, why is you asking him for $500 and $600 out there? He ain't had it to give it to in the first place. Exactly. So that means you need to date up. And lo and behold, really, y'all need to know how to look at people and know whether they got these finances and shit. Because if they don't, it should already be a no, sis. Don't even waste your time and your energy. It's too hard to be standing outside trying to have conversations with people that ain't going to be able to do shit. Let me tell you, everybody deserves a high and a buy. But to sit down there and give these people conversation, y'all going to have to do better. Stop letting these people waste your time when you done know in your spirit God saying this nigga broke. That's just at the end of the day, okay? His credit ain't good, because I'm gonna tell y'all one thing now. Everything is not, even if the guy doesn't have a lot of cash, if he got credit, he still got money. So believe that, okay? He still got, depending on what you're asking for, okay? So now you want to play the game depending on the person's pocket, okay? And if you're going to be requiring a lot, then you need to look like you bossed up too, bitch. At the end of the day, men love to be wanted. Men want you to ask them for things. They don't want you to seem like you're too overly independent. If you're too overly independent, how you expect him to sponsor you, boo? Okay, you just got to make sure that you're not sounding or acting like you're a leech and needy, and then know how to use that to finesse extra money out of the people that you're messing with. All right, don't be scared to ask for no bread, cheese, paper, fatty, cash, moolah. Do not be scared. Understand that when these dudes run into y'all, when these older sugar daddies run into y'all mean good and well what they already gonna be asking y'all for later. Now, how to avoid giving the snacks up is you try to keep your communication on the phone. Try to keep a text message, phone calls. And then you don't want to be the one doing any of the texting or any of the phone calling. You want to do that or exalt that after he has already done that with you. If a guy is not calling you, you should not be on his phone calling him. The dude is texting you off their phone. You should not be calling, texting them, nothing. You wait until he leads, okay? He's leading and you're actually going to follow, or at least in his mind, that's what he's thinking. Y'all know guys like to be leaders. So at the end of the day, you got to give him that to be a man. So if he wants to feel like he's leading, then you leading. You don't want to deteriorate anything from how he you were looking for. Okay, you want to be all about getting to the money. All right. So you want to be seriously. That's another thing. Okay. So if you're not already purchasing yourself something shit like a bag, having one, a purse, shoes, something. If they see that you don't have it, it's going to be kind of evident that you're trying to use them for something, and you don't want to give them in the sense that you're trying to use them. You know that you being a sugar that don't want to get a sugar babe that don't want to give out no sugar, you still don't want them to know that you at least want them to have that, okay? Them to keep their hopes up, okay? Lo and behold, as you start bossing up, as you start pretending, you're going to change who you're going to hang out with. You're going to change hang around with. You most likely change locations that you're going to. Okay? Make sure that the haters are going to hate once you level. Okay. So my thing is keep your business to yourself. Your girlfriend does not need to know what you're doing on the sideline for any of your bread, for any of your cheese. That is not her business. Okay. Now, don't act as if you are desperate. Okay. Don't act as if you are desperate, but you definitely want to make sure that you are vibrating high. Okay. The desperate look is something that you never want. I said, let them lead. So, in other words, if you're leading, the only thing you're doing is following. Say, for instance, you're talking to somebody, okay, and this dude does not text you for about 3 or 4 days. He just went cool. He's been texting you up until all this time. Do not get frustrated. Do not get scared that he's running off and doing something. The older ones, they might be fucking working. We talking about hired off of one job, whether it be out the military or somewhere else. These people is now working on a second job where they getting paid, doing something well. So at the same time, these people got checks in. Most of the older men, they be out here, they can't be like that. You understand what I'm saying? So give him time. He might be one of those men that likes to work during the week and then he likes to play on the weekend because that's when he has his fun time. Work early. They don't need you trying to blame them for shit that they doing or shit that they ain't doing, because half of them sometimes really ain't doing nothing but working, but just taking a little minute to get back. When they do text you back, that's when you hit them back with the same type of energy that they gave you. Okay. So what you'll do is if he texts you in the morning, don't text him right back. Wait an hour, 2 hours, hell, even fucking 3 or 4 hours. He don't wait 4 days. Remember, he's texting you again because he coming back for something that he wants. At the time that he sends you the text message, you're going to have already gone on your phone and scroll up for whatever you like. You might go to the Coach website. You might go to the Louis Vuitton website. Any website that you need something off. You screenshot what you want off of the website, or you put it inside of the cart and then you send him cart. All you looking for you to get back after that is for him to say order it. Once he says order it, that means that he's going to take care of it. See how you ain't had to give up no sugar at all, but you won't get that moolah, because at the end of the day, he's telling you to pay for it. All you gotta do is tell him, to go ahead and order it. All you gotta do is tell him to cash app you the money, or he can sell it to you. And for some of the women that don't want to give out your personal accounts, this is where your bank account for your business opened up is probably going to help and assist in that, because these older men really don't know nothing but this cash apping and shit like that, and the Zelle. They might know about Zelle if they doing, the, like, the bank whatnot or whatever. But if they're an entrepreneur, I'm pretty sure they know about those things. But for the older ones that don't, and you ain't got no sugar daddies that's on that basis of knowing what they're doing, you're going to have to make sure that you getting your moolah. So either you gonna end up getting your moolah by picking up or get your damn moolah by telling him to go ahead and send it via, PayPal, Cash App, or Zelle. Okay. Anytime you go someplace, you want to make sure that you're vibrating high. Okay. You do not want to seem like you are an upset individual. So again, for these young ladies that's going inside these clubs, please do not act like this when y'all in them people club. Please do not. Please no. Look how she digging up in her purse and shit. It's like, please do not come over here. I do not want to talk to nobody. Please do not mess with me. Like, look what type of attitude she's already given off. These men don't want to deal. They do not want to deal with that. Right there is why your friend got all the mans running from you and her inside the club, girl. Cause she acting like that. Anybody that's acting like this needs to stay home. Need to be taking no second parties, no third parties, no fourth parties. Y'all gotta stop this thing with going out with a bunch of girls. When it's girls' night, it's girls' night. But other than that, it's just a no for me. It's okay to go out with the ladies, go out with the friends, but child, if y'all ain't splitting your ways and saying we're gonna meet up at the end of the night, more than one person going out with it just becomes a mess. And so on that. The next thing you want to do is you want to remain a mystery. Okay, this man is actually coming up to you. This man is wanting to get to know you. He's wanting to know things about you. Probably want to know what you do for a living. You want to remain a mystery to him. Okay, he don't need to really even need to know where you live in it or none of that. You need to remain a mystery. The mystery in you is going to be what latches him on to spend more money. Trust me. Once you done mesmerize the ass and you become a mystery to them, baby, you in a whole different ball game. Okay, you in a whole different ball game. When you're having conversations with them, make sure that you allow them to do the conversating. You listen. Okay, don't be out here trying to give up all your information to these people, this, that, and the third. You make sure that you allow them. Again, with it, what are they doing? They are leading in their mind, honey. Let them lead. Okay. Now, I don't know how many times I have to say this. Even when I talk to people, y'all gotta make sure y'all keeping yourself up. You can't be around here, your hair raggy, your nails raggy, your toe ain't polished. Girl, come on. How the hell you gonna roll on somebody like that and then talking about you need money for this, that, and the third? I'll be honest with y'all ladies. Your nails, your hair, your toes, them shit should be done. You shouldn't even be asking for the money. Y'all want big money. Y'all want car note money, rent money, baby mortgage money. Listen, get out of asking these men for these small favors that y'all know good and well y'all could do for yourself. Okay? Get out of the habit. So when I say order, don't order no one thing. If you gotta order you two purses to be about, put it on like that. You getting two gifts at once. If you gotta order a purse, you probably see a bottle of perfume you want. Get it like that. But do not be afraid to ask for what y'all want. Okay. Now, I feel like when you are involved with somebody, okay, see, it depends on how long you've been involved with them, whether or not you've given them anything, the cookie, okay. You can stay away from that as long as you want, to be honest with you, Okay, because it's all at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you when you disperse that shit out. Okay, trust me. You can keep the conversations limited to where you guys are texting, you're on the phone, this, that, and the third. But other than that, you guys can definitely, where this person actually sees that you're going to run your show the way you're going to run your show. Okay. At the end of the day, you do not want to act masculine. You always want to stay in your feminine energy. This right here, your feminine energy is the one main thing that I don't give a fuck what no dude do. He's going to vibrate towards that, especially if you have a good aura on you. They love that shit. Okay. These guys literally out here willing to lick booty, coochie, and everything else. So I am telling you, if you are also coming with a rockin', banging feminism attitude, baby, girl, honey, that that is a go. That is definitely a go. Okay, so gradually, what you want to do is if you get to a point where they're trying to force you to go on dates with them, it's okay to say yes to the dates. But make sure that the dates do not end up at the house, okay? Make sure that you are still out and about on town, and you could be like, oh, well, I only have a certain amount of time side, so like 30 minutes. Why don't you come across town where I'm at handling business? That way we can have lunch, we can have dinner, and then you and I can just hug and go our separate ways. When you are out, you want to make sure that if he asks you to go someplace, you want to make sure that you're literally lining it up. You want to line it up and distance it from where he's saying he live at, because eventually you'll actually learn. He might just say the city or the town he live in. Okay, we can't do nothing over there, especially if they live by themselves, because then they got that tendency to try to want to bite you back to the house. But again, I'm telling you, you can get around this. You just got to know how to finesse your way out of saying yes, you're doing that. Remember, you are already on your boss shit. So if you already an entrepreneur, you already got your own shit going on, he know good and well that you work too. So at the end of the day, a grown man is going to respect that baby. He's definitely gonna. If you already working in his head, you ain't even gonna be asking him for money like that when the fuck you really is. But to him, that's like a, oh gosh, she's working independent and got her shit together. Oh yeah. At the same time, girl, he done turn around finesse herself for you. Because lo and behold, I'm gonna tell you, they're gonna start being nice, and the nice gonna get nicer. Okay, now say for instance, y'all hanging out, y'all chilling, and you only see each other in a minute, but he comes up behind you and he starts rubbing on you, or another whatever, or give you a hug from the back, and he's sort of like this with your text or whatever. He like, so you gonna go have your surgery? If you already had mentioned that to him, and then he come back in a private time and he mentioned what you mentioned to him, oh bitch, he paying attention. At that moment, right around and turn around, and who's gonna help me pay for that? Bam, and right there he'll tell you exactly how much he's going to sponsor for your surgery. It's just the way that you do things. You literally gain something. I can guarantee you that. Okay? And found out that he's gonna be helping you pay your damn surgery. Okay, so like I said, it depends on what you want, it depends on what you need, and it depends on what you desire. My thing is, ask for what you, okay, if it's going to let you up, make sure that you do ask them to help sponsor you, because at the end of the day, if he gonna help assist you with your surgery, that shit gonna level you up for him, but it's also gonna level you up for the other 2 or 3 sugar daddies that want to come along and join the party. But at the same time, you get into your money, you get into your bag. And now, as some see them offering that amount, there's some type of feelings there for you, which means anytime you see a man more than willing and able to spend his money on you, oh bitch, oh yeah, child, he wouldn't mind residing. He wouldn't mind residing right there. He wouldn't mind parking next to that people. Okay, so at the end of the day, you want to stay focused. Anytime that you are having a conversation with your sugar daddies, make sure that you're focused so that you know what the fuck you asking these people for, and most of all, so that you get what you're asking for. So my thing is always listen, because when you listen, baby, the listening gonna be able to get you some good shit. Okay. All right, let me see if I got anything else on my list, y'all. Okay, so I told y'all will not be a leech. You don't need to be, and please, oh, if I don't say nothing else, sleep with these people. You don't, if you're going to sleep with somebody, okay, you're going to sleep with them. But sis, it don't have to be after the first, the second, the third date. Like, allow these people to take care of you. Allow these people to provide for you. Allow these people to support you before you talking about you giving them your body. Let me tell y'all, once they already get what they're looking for out of you, there's no for sure, there's no going to come back. So as long as they haven't gotten it yet, they're going to keep feeding you what you want. You understand? You're going to keep getting what you want. You're going to keep getting what you need, as long as they have not gotten what they want yet. Once they get what they want, then that becomes an issue for you if they don't really want to remain there and if they don't really want to stay there. So at the end of the day, please don't be trying to sleep with these people so quick. Allow these people to show you who, and if they are truly wanting to be a sugar daddy thing, that's just at the end of the day, they're gonna come up with that bread by all means necessary, because what, his sugar baby needs it. Yes, she's depending on his pockets. Okay, she's actually dependent on his pocket, and as the sugar daddy, he wants to be able to get what she needs to get. Okay, so I'm just here to tell y'all, it's levels to this shit, but I need y'all to really focus on not chasing these people, not chasing these people for nothing. Okay, make sure that you're not doing that. That's going to be the main thing, because doing that, you're leaving room open for somebody to pretty much come behind you and then not be a person that's on him leeching and not chasing him down for stuff. Okay, it's okay to want stuff and it's okay to get stuff, but you got to know how to do it. The getting is going to eventually come easier and easier. You won't even have to worry about it, because it'll get to a point where you and this person will be conversating and you might not sleep with them for a month or something, or 2 months, but you still can go in their pocket. You still can reach out to them. You still can call them. They still will sponsor you what you need. So at the same time, you want to make sure, I understand that you finessing, but you always want to make sure that there is a certain level of respect for both of you. You never want your partner or your sugar daddy to feel like he's being disrespected, because you do not want him to do that to you. Now, I had like 6 other things on this list, but y'all, this video is already 30 minutes in. First of all, I want y'all to please go ahead button for me if you liked. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Share the video. Also, any topics that you guys would like for me to discuss, do me a favor and go ahead and put those in. You can either email me at the blackoutt843 at gmail, or you can send me an Instagram message at melanin underscore KK talk. It's on the screen, 101 on Instagram. Actually place inside of the chat here on the video what topics you guys would like for us to discuss. That way I can do lives and we can discuss the topic all while on a live, which I think would be good too if we do some of those. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. Mwah. And as usual, see you later.